season before anything does start, but we still have to keep in mind that things can fire up quite quickly, especially in the atmosphere that is going on with this hurricane season. Or I should say really the environment, because it incorporates the oceans and the seas here. As we talk about Atlantic hurricane season, this is the exclusive AccuWeather forecast, and look at all the categories compared to historic. Where does it drive those storms around? So we already know that there's above historical average hurricane season, largely from the sea surface temperatures that are 2.5 to 4.5 degrees above historical average. So that warm water is the fuel that drives all these storms. Then you need some of the shear and some of the other environmental factors that lead to these storms, which is likely to produce more named storms, hurricanes, and major hurricanes. We may even come close to that record year of 2020, where we used the alternative list too, of 30 named storms. So that's going to be one of those concerns that we keep in mind. This area across the Caribbean and into some of the Atlantic, where we're looking at some potential development. What happens is we get a stalled out boundary here, and this is going to allow a wave of energy to just kind of cut across it. Does that develop into something? It's a possibility, although it's not overly likely. So again, 2 more days until the start of that the May gray. Yeah, we're almost getting out of it. So then we get into the June gloom in California. But here we are across the Southwest. Not a whole lot happening, because most of that energy is fueling up thunderstorms that Bernie's been talking about all morning. So we're going to say goodbye to that and just see kind of 2 areas here. First up, it's going to be this storm system that winds up, but it drags part of this storm system into it. And that's the player for the Northwest over the weekend. So as we get through Saturday, you can start to see that offshore into Sunday is when it actually makes more of an impact across the Northwest and out a little bit more as we venture into the upcoming days in June.